Hey guys!
What up, Dysfunctional Geeks?
Today we're going to be talking about
Girl Online by Zoella Sugg, or better known on YouTube, Zoella Sugg, or Zoella23, blah 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 blah.
But this came out a couple years ago, or no?
Something like that. It came out 2014, 2015? Something like that?
14?
Either way,
Let's go,
2014.
2014?
Yeah.
Okay. This book came out 2014 by Zoe, as we said. And
How do we want to describe it?
here's the general sum. We'll go deeper. Spoilers, maybe.
Hopefully not, but we'll try.
We'll try, but spoilers. But so far, we've both read this book, and it's about this girl named Penny, and she has a blog just like Zoe, and it's called Girl Online.
Girl Online. No one knows about it in her school. She's more of the shy photographer type of girl, and she has anxiety.
Yeah, like as soon as you start the book, immediately she has an anxiety attack.
Like you could feel it already, like about to happen too.
Yeah, because like she goes into detail, like my breath is slowing down, that kind of stuff. She feels rushed. She feels panicked, and so she just in the story she rushes out of the store really quickly, and
But she has a great family support, really.
Yeah.
She has an older brother who's in college.
Yeah.
I think so, because I think he was like in America or whatever, or something like that. Two parents, great loving parents. They're both wedding planners, kind of like.
Both wedding planners, but they do smaller weddings. They've never done anything
big.
And
they have their own like boutique shop, I think, for it. If I read that correctly.
And she has a friend. I don't remember what his name was.
But they're like best friends.
They're
I'll probably
best
flip
friends.
through.
He reminds me of Tyler Oakley a little bit. Just for his quirkiness and.
If you know Zoe and Tyler's relationship, they're like the great best of friends. I think his name was Elliot.
That's right, it was Elliot. Was Elliot. And they're really close friends. She has a really great support group, but what caused the anxiety was
she was like in a
car crash. She was in a car crash.
And now sometimes she'll come back to that point where she feels that the hit,
yeah. But
and then
go ahead.
Elliot gets to going back to him because he is a great friend. He's the only one that actually knows about the blog too.
Yeah.
No one else knows about it. Her parents doesn't know about it. Her classmates doesn't know about it. No one else except him, because it's kind of cute because they're actually neighbors, and he would knock and that'd be their signal.
Like, hey, are you there? And then she'll knock back. You can come over.
It's so cute, and it's kind of nice. A little bit of background for him. He even doesn't have the best parents because he's gay.
He's gay in the book, but
and his parents don't accept that. So I mean, they hit a couple points like that. But back into story.
She gets into some drama.
A little bit of drama at school
with one girl, and I think her boyfriend. The other girl's boyfriend, or was it?
It's her friend Megan.
Oh yeah, her friend Megan. She's
kind of like, they used to be friends, like really good friends. You know those friends you have throughout school, like since like middle school all the way through high school, and all of a sudden when you get to that high school point, you lose.
You just kind of lose the relationship, what you like, because you kind of veer off.
You find different interests, but somehow you still kind of make there.
Yeah.
Megan was kind of using Penny in a way.
Yeah, for photography.
For photography.
That was the only thing.
Megan was like their leading role for the play currently, and then the guy that Penny likes also, the one that she thought was really cute. I can't think of his name at the moment.
Yeah.
But Megan likes him also, and the guy he would ask Penny. He asked her one day like if they could do like pictures and stuff, and she had found out about it. She was like, "Oh, can I sleep over that night?" And you could feel that awkwardness.
The awkwardness and almost like tensions, kind of sort of like, why are you here? Why am I hanging out with you?
Like, why did you bother calling and asking to hang out with me?
If we haven't hung out in
forever. And then she was sitting there on the whole time, just like on her phone. She didn't want to do anything else with Penny. She was just pretty much there for drama, because the only time she actually talked to her was about what she was gonna wear or stuff like that on the day. And she's like, I don't even know. I might not even go.
Yeah. And that happened, and then her parents end up getting a job offer in America.
In New York. Because the book is set in London.
It's set in London and in New York.
Yeah.
But they go to New York for
a wedding.
A wedding to help plan it, and it's like it's a Downton Abbey theme.
Yeah, that
wedding.
So like kind of extravagant, really.
Very extravagant, yeah.
So this is like a huge opportunity. Unfortunate part is it's over.
Christmas break.
And the older brother's like, no, I don't want to go. So he didn't end up going.
But
Elliot did,
and Penny went because Penny was like, I need to get away from the drama. I'm gonna put my phone away, my laptop away, because apparently bad stuff was like, there was a video going around of her.
Oh, that's right.
There was a video going around of her, if I remember.
Right, because she was, not to spoil much about it, but she was, I'll try, but I feel like I'll have to, spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
She was taking pictures for the show, and, you know, on a more personal level, you know, those underwear or that favorite t-shirt that you wear all the time and it's just so worn out, or those leggings that you wear for so long and
that they start running,
they run thin, or it's holy and stuff like that. Well, unfortunately, I think she was wearing a skirt or something.
Oh, she was wearing a short skirt.
She was wearing a short skirt. She didn't mean to. She didn't really have much anything else, and she was wearing her favorite underwear,
and it was raggedy underwear, and she tripped and fell.
So that was because they had invited her to go up there to take pictures, and unfortunately she fell, and everyone saw that.
The skirt came up.
Unfortunately, though, the worst part was the person that she thought was her friend was actually the one that posted the video.
Yeah.
So it's like, why bother having that relationship at all with Megan? So that really crossed the line for her.
Yeah.
She was done. So when they got to go on that vacation, it was like, yes, a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it was like, no one knows me here. I can just relax. Great time.
And New York is pretty cool.
Yeah. And in the story, her mom meets with this friend or the lady.
Kind of like a head of catering and stuff.
Like head of catering, and what's her name?
I'll sneak back into the book.
She was like an older woman, and she had 2 grandkids living with her.
Oh, Sadie Lee.
Sadie Lee. And Sadie Lee was just so sweet to Penny the whole time.
Like, you know those people, like those nice neighbors, or maybe like just those people you see like at Walmart or something, they're just that nice to you.
Yeah.
Kind of like those.
That was Sadie. Sadie was so sweet. She was a great character. So sweet, so nice. She kind of reminded me of like, you know, like the sweet old lady that you would see at Walmart, you know.
Like, oh, here you go, you can have this for free. Like, oh, thank you, kind of thing. Like, she took care of her. She kind of gave her like some good food.
Yeah.
Let her kind of roam around. Because Penny's naturally good at photography. She was like, yeah, you could help out if you wanted to, really, for the wedding. And then she meets this mysterious guy while she's exploring there that day, because Elliot and her dad had went sightseeing.
Yeah.
While they did wedding planning. But you want to explain?
There was this guy, he was playing the guitar, and it was the guitar, I think, and she really liked it. It wasn't like country, I think.
It was more like
up-tempo, kind of, sort of.
And he was kind of humming along.
Just humming along I think it was at a church. I think.
No, hotel.
Hotel. It's at the hotel. And she walked in on him, and
of course he didn't see her right away, but she had her camera.
Yeah. And she took a picture, and
it
flashed. So therefore he saw the flash.
Kind of panicked.
She was scared, and then he turned around, and his name is
Noah.
And Noah is a really sweet character. Like, they became pretty much best friends since that moment. Like, they liked the same stuff, and I think Noah also had anxiety, if I remember, or he
understood.
He understood what happened, and I think he tried to help her.
Yeah.
Like, he had her focus on, like, an object, like, I think she did a circle.
Yeah.
And And she pictured, like, that circle getting smaller and smaller because she ends up having an anxiety attack with him in his truck while they're going over a bridge.
Because the Sadie Lee was like, oh, why don't you... Because they had to go run do an errand, I think. Mm-hmm. And that's when she realized, oh, they're related somehow.
Yeah.
So... They were traveling, they were in the truck in that situation, and he realized what was happening. Mm-hmm. But even then, he was trying to pull her out of the situation. He had, like, pulled over and everything to let her breathe. Mm-hmm. Because it's different compared to London or England in particular and New York, if you know how we drive.
Yeah.
We drive on the right side. They drive on the left side. So it's already thrown off already, and then to see cars coming from different directions. New York is very, very, very busy.
It's really busy. I've never been there, but
it's horrible.
It's really busy, I've heard.
I have relatives that live in New York. They walk everywhere.
Yeah.
You can't drive unless you're going to a whole nother city part of New York.
But that happens, and then he tries, obviously, like we said, he tries to comfort her, and, try not to skip ahead. I'm trying to remember what else happened in between.
Which scenes?
The picnic.
Well, they were just kind of having their own little connection. Like, they would, talk about... He didn't talk much about himself in particular.
Yeah, he wouldn't talk about much of himself. He was kind of a mysterious kind of guy, as you might say.
Yeah. But while they were in New York and to leave Noah...
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
And there had a little bit of technical difficulty. The struggle with a memory card.
Yeah. Too bad they don't have memory cards that are, like, infinite.
They should. The future!
They're working on it.
They're working on it.
One day. But back to where we were. We were talking about Noah being mysterious, so...
Yeah, he's one of those characters you don't learn much about.
Until the very end.
Until the very end. But he was really sweet to her. He did admit that he does kind of do a little bit of songwriting. Mm-hmm. He says that as a hobby, though, I think.
Yeah, he says as a hobby. He really, like, they start really, like, liking each other, like, you can tell.
They had that weird connection. Mm-hmm. Like, wow, I can relate to him.
Yeah, they had so much in common that was unbelievable. Like, he liked music, obviously. She liked photography.
And that's a more creative level that would be nice to have in a relationship if you had that. Like, oh, I can take pictures of you, you can write for me, kind of thing. But it just went so well that she even decided to go back online that day because Elliot was like, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Everyone was wondering where she was at.
Yeah. And I think Elliot had to leave.
Yeah.
Because the family had to stay another week because of the New Year's Eve party that they got
invited
to do.
And Elliot's parents were like, no.
You have to come home for Christmas.
Something like that.
So,
it was like, oh, sad face. Bye, Elliot.
So, Elliot left, and he told her that it wasn't bad, so she went back online and posted about it. And she didn't use his direct name, she used Brooklyn Boy.
Yeah.
In the film. Or in the film.
In the book, because it's Brooklyn, like New York.
Yeah. And she does that with everyone, obviously. Hers is Girl Online. And Elliot's, I don't remember what Elliot's was.
I forgot what Elliot's was, but even then... She was kind of like saying this was like a true fairy tale.
Yeah, it seemed so unreal to her to have someone that she just met within a week and like fall in love with, you know.
Seems unrealistic, but it's kind of cool.
It was a really good read. Then we're not gonna spoil the end, but stuff happens. She goes back to London, and he ends up visiting her.
Yeah.
And we're gonna leave it at that
because the whole secret part of it is we can't say.
Yeah, because if we tell the secret, then it will ruin the book. So we're just gonna
leave it off there.
But it's a really good read. Like, if you have anxiety problems,
you could definitely connect with Penny on that
level. You can really connect with this book. Like, it's so good. And
she eventually did open up to her parents that she has been dealing with that. Yeah. Especially after the whole accident on stage, because even her brother, who she does care for, and he does love her too, was all ready to like beat up somebody. Yeah. He like drove her to school and everything. When they talked about the anxiety, they were like, they didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah, they didn't realize she had anxiety attacks and stuff like that. But it's a really good book. Even if you don't have anxiety problems, you should read it.
Yeah.
It's a really good love story. Like, it is.
It's nice and it's simple. And we have the second book chilling over there
right
under
there.
Tiny Box Tim, and the Tsum Tsums are actually covering it.
Yeah. We haven't read that one yet. We hope to read that one soon.
And we can't show you the cover because it actually ruins it.
Yeah, it would ruin
The secret.
The secret.
You can look it up yourself and you'll find out why, but I suggest not doing it. Just read it for yourself.
Yeah, just read it for yourself. I mean, go out, buy the book, audiobook, listen to it. It's a really good book.
It's simple, it's to the point.
And it really didn't take me that long to read. It took me about a week.
You know how long it took me.
Yeah, it took her a while.
It didn't take me long.
Oh wait, yeah, it took you a day.
It like took me like 3 days to read it because I would go with her like at physical therapy and I would just sit there and read.
Yeah. But my thing is, whenever I'm into a book, I'm into a book. Like, right now, I'm really into Nightlight. Like, I have about 4 chapters left, and I'm like, I love this book. It's so stupid, but it's so good.
You gotta love parody books.
Edward
for the win. Yeah, Team Penny / Noah all the way. Woo!
It's a good read. You should read it.
But we're gonna leave it at that, though.
Yeah. Like, subscribe.
Talk to somebody if you have anxiety.
Yes.
It's okay.
It's okay. Like, I have anxiety.
Me too.
She has anxiety. My mom has anxiety. I mean, it just...
I help.
Yeah,
helps.
He's our little support system.
Like,
Hello.
we have bad anxiety.
It was rough.
But if you have anxiety, just talk to someone, please. But
if you want us to talk about it in a video, we can.
We can.
We'll go on a deeper level.
Really deep. But
Like Q&A.
Yeah, we could do a Q&A one day.
Good.
We'll see.
Like, subscribe, leave a happy friendly comment, and share this video with your friends and family.
Stay positive.
Stay positive, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.